let's continue to the season finale. Okay, season finale. Let's see what's after the veil, what's on the other side. Season finale, here we come. Previously on the last door. After Kaufman's sudden death, Dr. Wakefield travels to the island of Ellis Moor to search for the ancient Chromidan, a supposed path to the other side. He discovers the island inhabitants hide a terrible secret. They instill primordial terror in ritual subjects for them to cross the door and come back as hideous abominations. Wakefield is himself subject to this ritual and transported to an endless land of fog, where he finally seems to meet his missing patient, Devitt. Okay, still searching. He must be stopped. Why those letters are so small? Oh, that's David. David. We're playing as David now? The fog is the veil. We have not come this far. The other guy is Alexander something that gave David here the serum to cross safely the veil, which we saw this must be the veil, the fog. We found the Chromidan and crossed to the other side, I guess. To see our work ruined now. Is this Alexander? Damn, man. I would never skip the credits. I don't edit the credits because I love the music, and I'm not skipping the credits on my YouTube playthroughs that I upload. Great game, highly recommended. You go and play it by yourselves. Thanks to our outstanding community for their amazing and constant support. Kickstarter campaign came out from the Kickstarter. If I remember, the first episode of the season 1 had like 250 backers, and it managed to have like on the 4th episode some thousands of backers. We left the black waves of that sea behind and walked through the mist. At times, gusts of wind parted the mist, revealing a barren landscape under a dying sun. At first, I could not contain my many questions, but David's only reply was a grave silence. Eventually, I lapsed into an uneasy quiet and resolved to follow my patient. I knew not where. We wandered through the vast desert without any apparent goal. On occasion, vague shapes appeared in the distance, crumbling towers and abandoned cities, lost amongst the rippling dunes. Oh, by the way, the Dune movie is about to come next year, 2020. Dune. Can you believe that? Dune. I can't wait for it. Now on to our subject. The passage of time lost its meaning. I had traversed that world all my life. All the world's life. Our journey was eternity. Then, the man at my side, whom I had followed so long, stopped. He spoke for the first time. We are nearing the threshold. Oh, the last door probably. It is the starting point, Doctor. The first place to look. I will be waiting on the other side. Remember this. I will not be here forever. Darkness will light your way. But then you will be alone. Season 2, Episode 4, Beyond the Curtain. Let's see what is beyond the curtain on the other side. Okay. What could my companion have meant? Or Devitt? Why didn't you ask him? The threshold I knew of these strange memories returned to me. Damn, I missed that. You can stop it on YouTube when I'm gonna upload on YouTube. And those cryptic words, darkness will light your way, it was not the first time I had heard them. They were from a dream, a terrible dream when I had begun to follow the trail of my missing patient and taking my first steps to uncovering the secret world of the veil. Yeah, that's the veil, the fog. Okay. What's that? Oh no. Okay, we are here. Let's go talk to him. Look to the sky. It reaches to the earth, but we'll never meet it. Can you see the magnificence of this infinite horizon? The cold, unattainable, all-embracing darkness. This is the outer limit of the threshold. Not far from here, the black waves of truth wash upon the veil that covers human eyes and it fall apart. There is no death but rebirth. There is no void but awakening. What's that? A path winds into the forest, but these trees are too dense for me to go any further. Okay, got it. Let's go back. That guy with the mask? Raise your arms, for the wind calls our name. The hour has come for us to take flight one last time. Okay, I'm gonna move on, but I missed something on the outside. I'm gonna move on. Where will it take me? That's a manor. The light is on inside, but I cannot see the room clearly. Can I go on the outside? Rocks have been piled against the wall as if to conceal something. Yeah. That looks familiar, by the way. In season 1, the ground is soaked with blood. Black feathers are strewn about. What happened here? Yeah, that was on the season 1. It was our dear friend Anthony Beechworth that committed suicide. It's Anthony Beechworth's house, manor. Is that a gramophone? An old gramophone. There is no disc. Okay. Again, this. What happened here? And I cannot go any further. I cannot go any further. Yeah, it used to be crows. Crows eating another crow here. And there was the kitchen door, as I remember. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I remember the clock. The pendulum strokes are sickly low, but they seem to keep time in this place. The diffuse grey light seeps through the glass. Barely any light is entering. Okay, let's start digging around. We cannot go west, east. Let's go west. What's that? A silhouette of a strangely shaped head. Ravens? No, they were crows. Yeah, they were crows. What's that now? A painting lacks any form or composition. They are a uniform shade of the purest black imaginable. Okay, it's just the same thing. Yes. Let's go into that door. That's locked. What do we have here? There's something inside the bird cage. What's... It's some kind of root. It seems to have a human shape. Or like the Wicker Man's? But okay, then ravens then. Some kind of branch or root, disturbingly human in shape. Well, we're gonna bury them and they're gonna give birth to the Wicker Man's? The others that we were seeing burning? Somebody was burning them? Okay, what now? That's the basement? There's something inside that cage, a shadow staring at me with dead eyes. So what the fuck are we gonna do now? I can see something in it. No, through it, as though I were staring into a dark void, off in some remote distance. Colorful shapes flow in seemingly impossible patterns. What now? No. What, a flashback? Jeremiah Devitt, Edward Street 24, Westminster, London. Correct. I should cease stalling and send it. Set the plan in motion. But what then? Lead my old friend through this dangerous journey? Hey, that's Anthony Beechworth? The shadow is gone. Oh, there's something here, I guess. There's something on the cage floor. Pick it up. A rusty key. Okay. Cage is open. Rusty key. Okay, we found something. Okay, we have 2 items now. A key. We found a locked door. And I guess maybe we have to find a disc for the gramophone. Maybe we can use it. Yep, we can. If it doesn't show us an X, it didn't show us an X. We can. A large crack in the wall. A few rays of unearthly light stream through it. Yeah, we are streaming. 4.5 hours now, without any beams of light. Okay, let's check. Maybe it's gonna be a jump scare now. A lady is crying. Let's see now. Who is this now? The words of my father. So much has happened because of them. Alexander swears that this time we will succeed. Alexander Dupre. So basically it was Alexander Dupre, Jeremiah Devitt, the blonde one that he showed us the way, us meaning John Wakefield. This guy must be Anthony Beechworth, which spoiler alert, he committed suicide at season 1, episode 1 basically, when we started the game. Those three, there was a fourth, I guess, and they made this secret society. So Alexander swears that this time we will succeed, that the Hoopoe will undo all our mistakes, free us from the terrible haunting gaze. But should we not accept the consequences of our actions? So much suffering, so many deaths. For what? What have we attained so far? Wall cuttings after. Yeah. Okay. Developers, you have a bit of an issues with the game. And it gave me a hard time to start episode 3. So many tests were needed to find it. But now that we have, this letter, we didn't a quiz scared. It will be enough, I think. It's time to send it. It's just not, I'm just not sure that it's the right thing to do. Yeah, this is the letter that we got when we were Jeremiah Devitt's, when we started playing the game. And the blonde one, Jeremiah Devitt was the blonde one. And we went to that guy, Anthony Beechworth, Manor, and then we found him hanged. The shadow has vanished. A slate disc. Okay, that must be for the gramophone. A black disc. It is made of something like slate. Vinyl. Can we go further? No, we cannot. So let's go to the gramophone. Come on, go. Yep, it fits. When I put the disc on the gramophone, it started spinning on its own. Wait, is that a melody coming from the house? Let's go back to the house. Probably it's gonna take us, have to go where? To the basement? I cannot go on the east and still cannot. Hey! That door wasn't there before. Now what? It is just the shadow of the links projected into the wall. Links. Oh. I took it for a stuffed lynx at first, but I think it is actually made of wax. Oh my, I accidentally broke off a piece of its mouth. So, we got a wax jaw of a lynx. The wax lynx is now missing half its jaw. It was locked on the season 1. The hatch is locked and it's still locked. Okay, let's find the source of the music. Must be at the basement. Yep. I can hear it louder, the music. Oh, what's that? Ah, there's a dead cat on the floor. I think it's rotting. Her eyes are missing. And the key, there's something on the floor beside her mouth. Yeah, that's a key. It must be for the hatch. Nothing else here? Okay, let's open the hatch. Probably would take us where? To the attic? There. Let's use the golden key. It's a golden key. Oh, Jensei. Yeah, I streamed the... Okay, 1 minute, Jensei. It's not that. It's the last door. Oh, what's that? Okay, let's stop. You're of no worth to us anymore. There was barely any worth to begin with. Is this really the best option your supposedly brilliant mind could envision? A few meaningless words, a pathetic attempt of your guilt-shattered conscience to remedy the situation, and then you hope to wash the blood from your hands with a cheap exit. What the fuck are you talking about? Look upon yourself, Anthony. See what you have become. Witness your only true legacy. Anthony? We're not Anthony. Yeah. John Wakefield here. Oh, there's season 1, episode 1. Anthony Beechworth. Jensei, how good one you too, brother. Is that Mr. Beechworth? Yep. Anthony Beechworth. I see something through the shadow, slowly taking form. It is not that he got hanged. The other 4 assholes, they pull him just to swing. He wasn't swinging on the first episode of season 1. Okay, this is the hangman, Anthony Beechworth. This is the guy that you saw like swinging up, hanged. Anna, sweetheart, how did this happen? Yeah, Anna, Anthony's wife. But it was full of blood, as I remember, full of writings on the wall with blood, something like that. Too late. It's too late for us. But he still can't choose. I have to warn him. Probably he means Jeremiah Devitt, where he sent him the letter. Oh, we came back. We came back here. There's something on the ground near where the masked person was standing. So let's pick it up. It is a fragment of a broken mask. A piece of a Greek tragic mask. Okay. Yep. Let's go. We talked to this. Let's go back. Let's start talking to this guy. In this place, the ancient shadows created by human reasoning tremble in sheer terror. His name is Xylathal, Last Curtain. Xylathal. So the last curtain, it's the last door, the last curtain. Metaphorically, probably it's the door for the other side. The scorching light of this dead sunset bleeds through my petrified fingers. Petrified fingers? Okay, that's, I don't know, petrified fingers? My eyes burn. I feel them melting like candle wax. Do you need a wax Joe? No, okay. I was just, you know, you never know. Because he said about a wax. Okay, what now? These ruins, built by beings long forgotten, grant access to the last threshold. You are welcome to enter the ruins, but you will need to find your own key in order to reach the threshold. Okay, we're gonna try and find the threshold. We're gonna try and solve any puzzles, I guess. The man at the entrance said that these ruins contain the access to the threshold, but I see nothing. David said it is a starting point, the first place to look. Darkness will light your way. What did he mean? I see nothing but ruins. What was it that David said? Darkness will light your way. So probably it has something to do with darkness, light the way. I see nothing but ruins. Yeah, that was the same thing. What was that? It looks like a poster for a theatrical show, but it has neither a title nor a date. Oh, we can take that? Perhaps it will prove useful. Okay. 4 people here. One is holding a stick on the left, and the other one, his face is torn. The poster. On the poster. Okay, we search everything, I guess. Can I go there? So that was it, basically. There's nothing in it. Okay. I thought we were gonna progress with that. It's gonna say the same shit. But we have to find the key. Okay, we have to find our own key. This is where we went before, maybe. I don't know. This is where we came, and I don't think we can go back here. So I'm guessing let's go back there. Let's talk again to this guy. Yeah, it says this. It says the same thing, isn't it? There's no death but rebirth, there is no void but awakening. Are too dense to go any further. Hey, I can go through here. I'm too tired to go on, to keep seeking what was promised us. But at least here I'm safe from the terrible hazard of peering through my own shadows. Said that I couldn't go any further due to the thick forest, and I thought we couldn't go. Oh, okay. I like this view better. A large sea stack just off the beach. It seems to have a lonely demeanor. Okay, let's go. Is that a hole? There's a hole in the ground. I have seen gardeners digging holes like this when they need to transplant trees. Okay. Root? Yeah. The human-like root. We planted it. Now we'll have to piss on it to grow up. It is well covered. I planted the root in the ground. Okay, nice. What's that tree? These trees are the only reminder of life around here. It's as if they are guarding the statue. And what is this statue now? Underneath the statue's hood, there is an empty hole where a face should be. I remember seeing statues like this in Professor Wright's garden. Let's check it. Shadows linger in xylothal like insects trapped in a cobweb. At its center, the spider lies in wait. You're right, Ganja, that crossed through my mind, but that, I think it won't fit. Because it says a piece of Greek tragic mask. Probably we have to find all the pieces. That is going to be our goal. An ancient oak stands tall above my head, casting an eerie shadow upon the building's wall. The shadow of a child is sitting in the corner, shaking in terror. Don't tell me this is Kieran? He's stuck on the other side? Maybe he's Kieran, the missing kid. What's Lord Donan's son? As if peering through a keyhole, I can see things moving in the darkness. Oh, you can see your way in the darkness, like in the darkness you're gonna find your path, something like that. What it was saying. What is this now? Painting? I like the style, but those themes. Does Lena approve of this kind of art? Who is Lena? You have not lost your old sense of humor, Alexander, even after what happened. Do you not recall that sight? I would erase the memory if I could. I find that painting makes it easier to bear. Oh, that's Alexander Dubray. What brings you here anyway? Has been years since we have heard from you. I thought our old cause had long been forgotten. But who is that guy now? Ashdown! Yeah, Ashdown is the fourth one. Yeah, that when we started episode 3, he went through the curtain. So there were four. Anthony Beechworth, which he committed suicide. Alexander Dubray, the Ashdown, 3, and the fourth one is Jeremiah Devitt. Those 4. So one is dead, and probably the 3 went through the curtain. And now we, as John Wakefields, trying to find out that mystery. Listen, Ashtown, what if I told you I have found a way of crossing safely with the serum Alexander Dubray gave to Jeremiah Devitt at the end of season 1, episode 4, the serum to cross safely to the other side. Okay. Dazzling light shines through the window. Maybe we'll have to find something to cover the lights? I don't know. Because we see better through the darkness. The shape of an eye is painted on the blackboard. Yep, it's those eyes that were watching us. Put a poster on it? No. Nothing else here? That was it? Yeah, I mean, nothing else. Statue again. The tree didn't grow up? No. Maybe we missed something here. No. Okay, let's go back to the cipher. Oh, what? That was closed. The cave open. Okay, 1 minute. What's this? What's this? Nothing here. Okay, except the piano. The grand piano. It is missing a key. Okay. So we cannot go further. I guess. Nothing here. Okay, we have to find a key. The key for the piano. That's a mirror. It took me from the other side. That was the rock, but now it's like a face. A colossus born of rock and craftsmanship, relegated to the brainy backwaters of this nightmare and to the emotions of injury and despair. Oh, it's too dramatic. Stairs, but that must be like, it's a mirror, it's the same thing. Maybe, okay, maybe we can find the key here. It looks like a piano key. Excellent. The grand piano is missing, it is missing most of its keys. Maybe other people came, like Alexander Dubray, Jeremiah Devitt, and Ashdown, and they wanted the same. They wanted a piece of a piano key. That's why they're missing most of its keys. And many, or not many, but others came also, and they crossed the other side. Maybe. Okay, let's go out. We have a key. Shall we go up the stairs though? Let's go up the stairs. What's that? Grey standing stones loom in the distance. They look uncannily ancient. What, that's Stonehenge? In England? What's that? There are two curious symbols engraved on the statue stone. Where is the statue? Do you see? Is that a statue? I don't see it. Is that okay? I thought it was a tree. Maybe it was. This is the tree that we planted, but in another dimension. There you go. A massive tree has grown underneath the coffin, bursting it open. Some macabre artist has placed a life-size statue inside. Was it placed by a visitor, or does it represent another memory? Or was the statue somehow... No, I cannot bear to think of it. Well, it's a coffin, by the way. Okay, so that's the symbol is in there, in the coffin. The red thing is a coffin. These statues, it is almost as though they are the children of the standing stones that dot the horizon. They are less weather-beaten at any rate. Underneath the statue's hood, its face bearings an evil grin. Okay. Okay. Ultimate madness would take in human form, where the snake and the bird to meet, peering into one's own truth is forbidden. Oh my God, I made it. I didn't thought I could make that out. Okay, whatever. That was, these statues almost through they are the children of the standing stones that dot the horizon. They are less, yeah. Because maybe now is a good weather here. Okay, let's go in. Oh, another shadow. What is this? Shapes are forming through the shadows. I cannot look away. I must see. Yeah, the darkness. Oh, another flashback. Another memory. His name is Professor Wright. Wright, yes. I recently had occasion to meet a disciple of his. He referred to himself as a psychotherapist. I had the impression that Wright's methods more closely resemble those of my trade than those of yours. He's a Kendrick indeed, but I think his thesis may be proven correct. If so, we might have found a way of reaching the threshold without attracting the attention of the custodian. A shortcut, you might say. A shortcut through the veil. The problem is in the method itself. It has some unusual requirements, and we will need a man of great sensitivity who knows the peril of reaching the door. Professor Wright. Yeah, he went like a vegetable, and I think he died. Was it in episode 2? Oh, what's that? It looks like a music sheet was left on the desk. Okay, pick it up. There's something wrong with this music sheet. Maybe because it's upside down, I guess. A giant drawing of an eye, yet it looks more like Saturn and the rings surrounding it. Planks have been nailed over the windows, but to what purpose? There aren't enough planks to provide protection or keep the light out. Hey, that's another mirror. Where are we gonna go now? Ah, we came back. Okay. I have a music sheet and a piano key. Let's go to the piano, I guess. And the poster, what am I gonna do with the poster? The mask, I think I know. I'll have to find the other part, or maybe is it another one or another 2? I don't know if it's like 2 in total or 3 in total. The Joe and the poster, I don't know what we will use it for. At least I don't know. Till now I don't know it. But I'm gonna find out. I guess I'm gonna find out. Let's go and fix the piano and play some music. It's missing a key. Not anymore. The key fits perfectly. Music sheet. The melody seems simple enough. I think I could manage to play it. There's something strange about the music sheet. The melody goes fa 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 sol la ti do do do. Ah, okay. Okay, lads, give me a minute. I have to write the. My music expertise, they're not that great. So it's 4 fa 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 fa, sol la, ti, and do do do. Okay, that's a fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay. Sol, la, ti. Okay. What? It must be the upside down. We should start do do do, because it's this thing. Even though I don't know much about music, it's always on the left, isn't it? So it's the opposite. No. Ti, la, sol. Up success again. As I suspected, it is the melody that I heard at Wright's mansion. What's that? It's coming from another place. Is it? Maybe it's upstairs. Let's see. If we're gonna stop hearing the music. Yeah, we stopped hearing the music. I want to see. No, yeah, it's not from there then. It must be from the other side of the mirror. Yeah, there. Oh shit! I was expecting like a theatrical play. A terrifying shape looms where the piano once stood. It is being pulled on threads like some monstrous puppet. The threads converge on a distant point. Something is taking form there in the darkness. What now? Going back in time? Oh! It's our old classroom. But that shadow, who? This is not possible. The shapes beyond the light. My fingers, no, do not come any closer. My hand. It bit him. Okay. Note to self, not to get close to these shadows. They bite. Where are we now? What's that? There's something on the ground near where the masked person was lying. Oh! It is a fragment of a broken mask. So, a piece is still missing. Okay. He's still like mumbling. You're gonna tell me the same? Yeah, he's telling me the same shit. Maybe go back there. But we couldn't go further. I'm not gonna talk to them. They're gonna tell me the same bullshit. Or maybe we have to find the third mask, the third piece of the mask to progress here. Darkness light the way. Now. It's not through here. Darkness will light your way. I'm not missing anything, don't I? Let's go straight back. Can I go to the I think there was the manual. Maybe something changed here. Let's check here. Oh, what's that? There are two curious symbols engraved on the wall. Another curious symbols. What are the meaning of these though? Yeah, with the gramophone has stopped. It seems I can't get it to start playing again. Let's go inside the manual again. I couldn't go on the east, yeah. The same things. Let's see again. Yeah, nothing here. This is where we took the Joe. Okay, that's broken. I mean, we have to search a bit. Maybe go on the basement. I don't know exactly where to go now. That's why we are checking things. Yeah, the car with the key, we found that. Upstairs? What upstairs? What do you mean upstairs? It doesn't have a stairs to go upstairs. It doesn't have anything else. Yeah, but this is nothing. You see? It's just this. So, no, it's not here, I guess. But we found that sign. That was a new thing, that sign. Nothing. I checked. I forgot now. Oh! I can go through the woods now. I can go through the woods. There. Oh no! I misclicked. No. See, before I couldn't. Now I can. We are progressing. Yep, we found our way, Ganja. Another two curious symbols engraved on the stone. Oh, that's a tall figure stands in the woods. I might have taken it for a tree where it not breathing heavily. I mean, it's breathing heavily. Inside, I can see things near the threshold getting closer and closer. Okay, another memory. Those four, yeah, with their secret society. After what happened to Father Glynn, I think they will shut down the school. Anthony, that thing we saw, I don't know what it was. But what about your father's diary? Myths, legends, superstitions with no basis in scientific observation. Anthony, talk to us. All right. My father discovered several ancient myths pertaining to the veil. They come from a variety of cultures and hence take many different forms, but they all say something similar about what resides near the threshold. An ancient being that sleeps within the fog, protecting the door from the intruders. A vengeful custodian. But no matter, at any rate, my serum was a failure. We got but a glimpse of what exists out there, nothing conclusive. But what if the serum had worked? I don't know. As I said, I have no data. And those myths, what do they say? Those tales, they all say that if any intruder got too close and was discovered by what sleeps in the fog, then the custodian would be relentless. It would pursue the intruders and destroy them wherever they might hide. There would be few ways to protect themselves from its rage. Yeah, that's Anthony Beechworth that committed suicide, and yeah, the other guys, Alexander Dubray, Jeremiah Devitt, and Ashdown. Oh, well, can I go there? What's there? What's that? What's that? Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna get lost. Where am I now? Oh shit. Okay, this is where we... There are two symbols going with the sun. This is where we came through, didn't we? Yeah, the symbols must... Psi and Delta, I would say. Okay, we came back. 1 minute. Psi and Delta, we are coming back. 1 minute. If I'm gonna continue. Ni. I'm just... Let's go through here. Oh, we're coming back. Okay. Let's... There is Ni, I guess. We're not gonna go there. Yeah, no. Let's move on. Oh, but we cannot. Okay, there you go straight back, but let's go through Psi. There. Let's go through here, but let's not go through Delta. Let's move on. Hey, but there's nothing. There we go back. Oh. I'm gonna say whatever, Omega. Let's go through here. Did I have to write down the symbols, the strange symbols that I was finding, and go through the specific order? Because I didn't write them down, those symbols. Damn. Do you want a poster? Hey! Shit! This reminds me of something. Yes, I remember it was once fashionable to make impressions of church braces and other old inscriptions. The practice was to overlay the inscription with paper just like this and then wrap it with wax. So, okay, help me out, Ganja. I didn't quite got that. Joe and post. This reminds me of something. Yes, I remember it was once fashionable to make impressions of church braces and other old inscriptions. The practice was to overlay the inscription with paper and wrap it with wax. Or maybe the wax? So if I wrap the wax, Joe, on the poster, okay, what now? Yes, I copy the symbols onto the poster. Looks like a thing. Should I have done that with the other signs that I found? Wait a minute. What was there? Oh, shit. But where was the other ones? What was upstairs here? No. No, there's nothing. I think upstairs it was that the classroom or the classroom. Wait a minute. It was one on the manor. It's here. The manor is here. Yep, it's on the other side of the wall. Like on the side of the manor. I'm laying the poster on the stone. Wax. So if I rub the wax, Joe, on the poster. Yeah, okay. Yes, I copied the symbols into the poster. Okay. Now where are the others? I will find them. Let's go again on the right. To the beach. No, I misclicked. Come on. So we can't go. But upstairs, I think it's the classroom. And now it's blocked. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, let's see the. I planted the root in the ground. Yeah. What was it? I think it was here. No. Let's go through the other side. Yeah, it must be outside here. Outside here. Oh, that was upside down. Yeah, we already read it. Here, maybe? Yes. Okay. We got this. Put the poster. I'm going to poster on the stone. wax. Yes, I copied the symbols onto the poster. Yep. Can we see the symbols now? So okay, I cannot go. I cannot. No. Okay, it's like it's blocked now. So I have to go back. Okay, maybe we have to go through that forest with the order that these signs are. Yeah, I think this is what we have to. The cave is blocked again. Yeah, we fixed the piano and yeah. So let's go through the forest. See, and then that. But I haven't found that symbols. I found that symbols. I'm not proud, King Louis. Also, I slept until 2 p.m. I went to sleep midnight, and I woke up 2 p.m. I said to my wife, "Why you didn't wake me up?" I hate it when I wake late. It ruins my day. I'm gonna go through Psi. Then is that figure. Where? That's flipped. That's flipped. Yeah, and this is the second sign. So we found Psi, we have found that second sign. I'm open to ideas. Maybe we have to find those that they're like 4 people, 4 letters out of 6. But even though we went through those 2, Psi and the second one, we cannot find any other. That's the Lavda, the small letter Greek. But it's not the 3rd one, it's the 5th one. This we don't even have it, this sign. The S is upside down. What do you mean the right place? Explain yourself, Ganja. There you go, buddy. There. Well, the first two, they are correct. The S, yes, there. So if you turn it there, V must be first. Okay, for me we have to find the, how do you say in English? We have to find the signs to enter, and then enter the second sign, enter the third sign, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and then will lead us somewhere. If they're like upside down or not, those two signs you mean. That makes sense. But do we have an S here? Yep. Okay, let's go through this. I understand what you mean now. Let's try to find that omega or whatever, like there it is. And now lambda and V. No. So we have to find the small letter, Greek small letter lambda. Come on, please be this one. Yes, perfect. And now V. Okay, that must be those only two letters were flipped. Let's see. V. Come on. Good job, Ganja. Is this Devitt? A shadow strongly resembling my patient stands in the clearing. I can see through it, just like the other shadows. 4 men are making careful preparations. I know not for what? I know not for that. I know not for what. Yeah, we tried everything and whatever, we excluded everything, and yeah, we finally did it. Okay, let's go back to the past. There are the 4. This Captain Skeet. Devitt, are you certain that he can guide us safely through the fog? His results are extraordinary, Anthony. It is the best chance we have of avoiding the gaze of the custodian. Yeah, they were trying to avoid the custodian beast. There can be no doubt that the captain survived an encounter before. He even kept a companion from harm. We will finally see what lies hidden beyond the curtain. It is time. Oh shit. All gather around the veil. Oh, what is blood splattered? Who did they kill? Okay, I guess the only way is ahead. What's that? Ruins? What's that? It's like an eagle, a huge statue of a mythical creature. It is a bird with the head of a wolf. Or is it a lion? The description reads 30 birds. Yeah, there were a lot of birds in this game. Yeah, let's climb the stairs. No, more stairs to climb. That cheap in Vegas? Like 1990. Yeah. Now it's freaking expensive, everything. What's that? An enormous black feather. Oh, we're gonna encounter the bird? This summit rises above the fog, though all I see is fog and an endless ocean of clouds. Oh, we're gonna take, despite its size, it is extraordinarily lightweight. Can we use it with the wax? No. Poster? No. What's that? Oh, we just came here? All this for the okay, we heard something. What's that noise? Something's out there. It's getting closer. Get the fuck out. John! Oh shit! Oh, we came back again. Is he asleep? He is now. It has been so long, I had begun to lose hope that he would ever awaken. Were you able to speak with him? Anthony, David has forgotten everything. Everything. So that's why we didn't remember anything on season 1. That's why, okay. Something happened to Jeremiah Devitt and he forgot everything. Good heavens. It may be for the best. Our research is likely to take some time. If he truly has amnesia, his condition will protect him until we are ready. But should we fail, remember what happened to Hugo? Ashdown entered the Vale in full knowledge of what might happen, and we will succeed where Wright failed. We will use the serum to induce primal terror in a controlled environment. In one stroke, we shall overcome all of our obstacles. But when the time comes, we must have a means of guiding our dear friend back to us. Okay, so Ashdown is long gone, is dead. He went through the veil and didn't make it. There, he would be safe. I am working. I have a... Yeah, I mean... Streaming? Nobody. Oh, this must be the third... the missing part of the mask? Broken mask. Perfect. Yeah, buddy. I do this for fun. I'm enjoying myself. Mask piece. Broken mask. An eyeless mask. It is similar to the one that I found in Alexander's safe house in London. I mean, can we put some wax? Okay. So where are we going now? Where was to put the mask on? Where shall we put the mask on? I forgot. That goes to the house. There's nothing up there, isn't it? this is where we came. Yep. The ruins are no longer there. Okay. So we're exiting. No, it's not there. Oh, we wear the mask. The mask is eyeless. I can't see a thing. Ah, okay. Maybe. Okay, let's see. We're gonna put it on ourselves. Let's go there. Everybody's gone from here. So we have to wear the mask and proceed from here. Yeah. Okay, we got this. Okay, this is where Ashdown went through the curtain. A man is standing next to the open curtain. So, what are we? Okay, let's proceed there on the east. Oh, Jeremiah Devitt. Welcome, Dr. Wakefield. Oh, that's Alexander Dubray. Okay, Alexander Dubray? Yes, I've been waiting for you. We all have. How did... I was in that pit in Ellis Moor when suddenly I found Devitt, but he disappeared. I journeyed through the fog and found myself here. But how is this possible? Alish Moore, I do not know that name. Many paths in our world lead to this place. Dr. Wakefield and I know only a few. In some of Xylathal's mirrors you see the truth leaking into our world, and in others you see yourself. I knew you would reach us at last. He was certain of it. He, the first founder of the order, the artifacts. Do you not yet know his name? Why do I have the feeling that Jeremiah Devitt, the one with the amnesia that we started playing on season 1, he created everything and he forgot about it. Oh, yeah, that must be him. That would be like a plot twist now. Do you mean Mr. Devitt? Truth can be hard to accept. Yes, Jeremiah gathered us all under the same rule. Videte ne quis sciat. See that no one knows. Okay. This I had it before, I think. I'm gonna write it. Videte ne quis sciat, and it means see that no one knows. We knew of the final truth which lay beyond the threshold. This is what the playwright was committed to finding. This was Jeremiah's obsession. The first language which is said to grant the power of creation. After our experiment at school, we realized that the path of the ancient ones was watched by a fearsome guardian We needed a way to circumvent the inexorable gaze of the bird. I found Captain Skeet, who had met the bird and lived. We decided to use him in a test. It was a catastrophe. We eventually found the survivors, but their memories were incomplete. Jeremiah had fared the worst. He had been left devoid of any memories that were related to our efforts. We were desperate to find a solution. Hugo tried and failed. Hugo Ashdown. And then Anthony and I miraculously came across a formula that had lain forgotten for centuries. At last, it was time to bring Jeremiah back into our ranks. That was nearly a disaster as well. I did not anticipate Anthony's sudden madness or the extent of Father Ernest's decline. Mercifully, Jeremiah's life was spared, but something else was wrong. When Jeremiah reached me, he did not remember everything. He had changed. He told me that he was going to put an end to all of this. He still means to acquire the first language, but he wants to use it to ruin our work. Okay. Jeremiah turns against the others. He has already crossed the threshold. Once he learns the final truth, none of these will ever have existed. The order, the door, or ourselves. You must stop him, Doctor. You must stop him before the curtain closes forever. Now let's go in. Achievement unlocked. Devitt's fate. What, are we gonna go and stop Devitt? Once more, I found myself enshrouded in dense fog. Gradually, the fog dissipated, revealing a busy street in London. Dizzy and exhausted, I wandered the streets until at last I returned home. I barely recognized it. I crossed the dusty threshold like an intruder. I noticed for the first time that I was holding the robe of the playwright in my hand. I kindled a fire and threw the rope into the flames. As I watched it burn, I remembered the black ocean. I had stood there on the beach, staring up at the terrifying heights of the vertiginous Mount Quaff, where the verb is said to lie. Then someone touched my arm. It was Dr. Wakefield. Our encounter on the endless dunes had not been an illusion. In his quest to find me, he had ventured into the veil itself. He said nothing, but it was not necessary. He had come to take my place, to sacrifice himself. So by crossing the curtain, we found Devitt, we saved Devitt, and we're gonna sacrifice ourselves meaning John Wakefield. He stayed behind and closed the door after giving me the chance to escape. His reasons I will never know. I do not know what happened to Alexander and the others, but I fear that they are trapped in Xylathal for all time. I figured that there were two endings, Ganja. It's either going through the curtain or staying out. I stare at the endless rain splattering against the window, and I remembered that I had something else to do. A last promise to keep. Videde ne qui skiet. Which that means, we said, see that no one knows. So, but here Wakefield died, and we saved Devitt. We went through the curtain. The Game Kitchen team, thank you for making a great game, developers. I highly enjoyed it. Yeah, in this ending, John Wakefield saved Devitt, and John Wakefield died. Let it close. Let's see the second ending. I'm not getting in there. I'm not getting in there. Forget about it. The moment has passed. Now it is too late. We are doomed. You may unlock Wakefield's fate. Once more I found myself enshrouded in dense fog. Gradually the fog dissipated, revealing a busy street in London. The mask that I wore lay on the ground, melting like wax over the wet cobblestones. We didn't use the feather. Dizzy and exhausted, I wandered the streets until at last I returned home. It seemed very small, as it always does after a long journey. As I removed my coat, I found a feather in one of the pockets. The same one that I had discovered before being engulfed by the black mass of the simurgh. With a jolt, I realized that it had not been a dream, and I was ashamed at how quickly I had deluded myself into thinking otherwise. I kindled a fire and placed the feather on the crackling flames. As it burned, I heard the distant calls of crows in the street. Despite the heat, I shivered. My patient and friend, Jeremiah Devitt, had sacrificed himself. He had accepted the consequences of his friend's actions and his own as well. He had crossed the threshold, leaving the veil through the red curtain of truth, and forever closed the last door that had led to those horrors. But I had not found the strength to follow him. I could not take his place. I doubt that I will ever learn the fates of those who remained there, those who are hopelessly trapped in Xylathal. My thoughts now turn increasingly to the last mission to which my friend Kaufman entrusted me. I must make sure that no one ever learns what we discovered. Okay, that's it then. On the first ending, us being John Wakefield, Dr. John Wakefield, goes through the curtain and sacrifices himself to save Jeremiah Devitt. On the second ending, we are acting like a coward, and we say goodbye to Jeremiah Devitt, and we save ourselves, being John Wakefield. Yeah. So on the first ending, John Wakefield sacrificed his life to save Jeremiah Devitt, and on the second ending, we say fuck it all. You all did this. I wasn't part of the playwright or anything. You fucked up. You deal with the consequences, and I will live. And John Wakefield lives on the second ending. Yeah, let him doom. Okay, the second ending, we finished it like 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes. 18 minutes, 19 minutes. We speed run it though. Thank you everybody that came into the stream. I'm gonna upload season 2. I already uploaded the 2 episodes of season 2, and I'm gonna edit the episode, the 3rd episode and the 4th episode that we played tonight, and I'm gonna upload them on YouTube. Make sure you watch the playthrough, follow, comment, share, you know, the regular stuff.